hug me.
Okay.
Oh, hug me more, please.
Ah, I see.
You're so big. Oh my God.
Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at celebrities thirsting over Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We also will be sharing some interesting facts about his career. Let's get this started.
That's too bad because I like big, strong guys who can be as gentle as a pussycat.
Oh, well.
Dwayne Johnson owns the rights to the name The Rock, including logos, phrases, and etc. The rights to the name The Rock were previously owned by WWE Inc., which is the main reason why Vince McMahon has received executive producer credits in some of The Rock's films. He was offered a promotional deal with Dunkin' Donuts, which would have seen the company name a donut after him. Thinking it would make him appear big-headed, he graciously turned the offer down. Can you imagine tasting a Rock donut?
So why is The Rock #1?
I mean, look at those muscles. How could we not choose him this year? And you know what I love about him? He owns his sexiness. When we told him that he was named Sexiest Man Alive, he was psyched. And when we asked him the last time he was naked, sometimes guys are like, oh, I don't really want to answer that. He blurted out, it was this morning, and it was when I was practicing making babies with my girlfriend. He really owns that sexiness.
I like him.
I like him too.
I don't know him, I like him.
He's really
so
nice.
Congratulations, Dwayne.
If you were curious about Dwayne's ethnicity, look no further. He is mixed race, with his father being of African-American descent, while his mother comes from Samoa. During The Rock's first semester at the University of Miami, he earned a .7 grade average while majoring in criminology. We are glad that he decided to follow his dreams of wrestling and acting, otherwise the world would have truly been deprived of something special.
Dwayne is the nicest guy. There's not enough nice words in the dictionary to say about him. He's a leader, and he was also the leader of, you know, our team.
On the show, yeah.
And I think that really translates on and off screen.
And he isn't a tough guy. He's a darling man, and wonderful to work with, and gorgeous to look at, as we all know.
Big teddy bear.
Yeah. My first glimpse of him was in pink tutu and tights and ballet slippers and wings, but somehow he still managed to look gorgeous to me.
He weighed 290 pounds during his college football career, but reduced his weight to about 265 pounds late in his wrestling career. Today he is still around 260, but has considerably more muscle. Dwayne Johnson originally chose Flex Kavana as his stage name, but he didn't want to seem like he was trading off his family's legacy. Rocky Johnson, his father, and High Chief Peter Fanin Maiva, his grandfather. Ironically, WWE officials came up with Rocky Maiva after they felt Flex Kavana wasn't exactly a great name. Can you imagine if The Rock wasn't called The Rock, but instead Flex Kavana? Yuck.
Channing Tatum, we are on set. Oh no.
Who cares about those other guys? G.I. Joe 2, Retaliation.
The hottest star right here. Wait, I love that you just gave me a kiss. I'm blushing. I expected him to body slam me or something. Man, I could just go home. My day's done.
You worked with The Rock, though. Is there more nerves involved with people like that?
Not really, because
he's a nice guy.
He's really lovely.
He's so nice, but when you first meet him, you're like, that's The Rock.
A little bit, but our first scene was when
Did you beat him up right when you met him?
Yes, but it's in a slightly different clip to that, but I kind of choke him with my thighs.
Come on, thigh choke! I'm loving that, girl!
Yeah, it was very satisfying. But like, I was kind of like upside down with my legs around him with a gun, and I was just like,
oh yeah! Nice to meet you, Dwayne! Thank you so much for being...
The Rock has 3 daughters. Simone Garcia Johnson, born in August 14th, 2001, with ex-wife Danny Garcia, and Jasmine Leah Johnson, born December 16th, 2015, and Tiana Gia Johnson, born April 17th, 2018, with wife Lauren Hashian.
Show me some of your slow-mo looks.
Oh, I like the slow-mo because it made the chest.
Oh, it's too much.
That's too much. That's too much. Too much.
What was a cool thing happened is The Rock, who we love, Dwayne Johnson, he was starting his YouTube channel, and he asked you for advice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was super cool. It was the first video on his channel, and he collaborated for a video on my channel, and so it was like this cool, like, let me teach you how to be a YouTube star, but really I'm just hitting on him the whole time. So the whole time I'm just like trying to kiss him and trying to hug him, and so just really just being myself more than anything.
Yeah. The Rock was a member of Miami's NCAA National Championship football team in 1991. Later in his career, he played as Warren Sapp's backup at defensive tackle.
I've had Selena Gomez, I've had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I've had some really cool people.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did you have him in the wrestling era or in the acting era?
I had him in the acting era, but I've been obsessed with him since the wrestling era.
You have?
Yes.
What is it about him that obsesses you, that makes you obsessed?
I think I brought my scroll.
Is it appearance? Is it like you have a crush on him?
Have you seen him? What do you mean? No, it's a few things, honestly. I think he's so charismatic. When I used to watch wrestling, I just thought he was such a good entertainer. But then when I grew older and got to learn about him and his business, if you ever had the chance to meet him, he is the world's nicest person. And to be that successful and that busy and to be that rich and famous and still be that nice, I applaud that.
Wow.
He's just the sweetest guy.
Who would have figured all those days? I remember when he first walked in the doors in WWF back in the day, now WWE, you saw this blue chipper come in as this handsome young guy, always built. And they just didn't have the right persona and gimmick around him. He's third generation guy in the business, okay? And quite frankly, if he wanted to be still in the ring, he could be, but you know, he saw the bigger picture. He got out and followed his dreams, and now look what he's doing.
Yeah.
Love the guy. I can't say anything negative about him.
In a 2006 interview with Entertainment Magazine, Dwayne no longer wanted to be known as The Rock. Because of his retirement from the wrestling business, he said, "I'm no longer a wrestler. I'm now pursuing a future as an actor and someday as a director. I am not The Rock. I am Dwayne Johnson." Clearly, the name did not go away easily, as millions of fans insisted on calling him The Rock. Even his Instagram handle is The Rock.
Oh my God, hi. I hate to interrupt you, whatever you're doing right now. I just wanted to say I'm such a huge fan.
Thank you.
And that's my flirt.
Competitive person like The Rock or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you see The Rock, he's in everything. He's in everything. You want to shit on him. But he's such a nice guy, you can't. It's a real problem. Like he could do, that guy could do terrible movie after terrible movie. No one cares because he's such a good guy. He could do whatever he wants.
He seemed like a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy. He's the real deal. That's really what he does.
Although he has lived in the United States for most of his life, he has Samoan citizenship, as his mother is Samoan. He has often stated in interviews he is proud of his Samoan heritage and feels honored to be a Samoan. He paid tribute to his Samoan heritage in the film Hobbs and Shaw. And that wraps up our video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more binge-worthy videos just like this.